What's the easiest way to get 63 to 215% better results with your Facebook catalog ads overnight that is free? Let me tell you, I sat down with Dan from Marpipe to break down the consumer insights that you can get inside of your catalog ads using custom conversion events to optimize the products that are shown for overall business objectives. And by the way, if you don't know what Marpipe is, check it out down below. It's the easiest way to make an extra 15 to 50 cents profit for every dollar you spent on Facebook. The guy is great. There's a link to make sure that you never pay full price and you get white glove treatment the entire way. All right, so let's get back to how to make a lot more money with ease. If you have 100% of your products categorized, meaning I've got 100 products, they all fit into one of 5 categories. I'm going to now know every purchase that occurred from my catalog ad, what category of item I sold. And what happens a lot is the thing that's like spending the third time most money doesn't drive any sales at all. It's a really great clickbait product that's just destroying your bank account. Get rid of it from your catalog. Or you might also find this product is tremendous at getting attention and it sells every other product. Like you might have the Big Mac that gets people to go to McDonald's, but they're all just buying, chocolate shakes and McNuggets. You might have your Nike Jordan, but people are clicking on the Jordan ad and buying trainers and like pants and socks and shit, but they're never actually buying the sneaker.
Right. So like, one of the things that I think even, we see DPA running for some of like the biggest brands in the world, right? I think custom conversion events by category is a very seldom used best practice, right? And I think a lot of people do it the wrong way. But so if you don't have custom conversion events set up for your DPA and you rely on DPA today, you should have that set up, right? Because if you do it the right way, then you're able to understand what products in your catalog are actually selling, which is intelligence Facebook is not going to give you unless you go through this method, right? And if you do set up custom conversion events the right way, you can understand which products are selling best, which are not, and then as a result, you can action on that insight by like trimming your catalog and trimming products out.
You can absolutely trim your catalog. You can also understand what products are great at attracting attention, what products are great at getting clicks, and what products are great at driving sales. I dealt with a brand last year that was in the pet space, and they had a harness that in their catalog was the number 2, number 4, number 5, and number 7 position on most commonly spent. Drove 5% of sales, reflected 47% of spend. We understood that product on the catalog was terrible. When we removed it, we've noticed that the revenue per session to the website went up. They actually ultimately removed that as a flagship product. They saw there was a ton of traffic. Your Google Analytics are going to say, hey, this product is getting attention, like people are interested. But it's because they're clicking on the catalog ad and ultimately you're making sales for somebody else. And in retrospect, we found that basically people just weren't happy with the quality and the price is the wrong fit. And they just weren't, that was attracting the wrong type of buyer. It wasn't even that people saw that ad and bought something else. They just weren't buying anything. And so now you can understand what is a high quality impression or a high quality product, because it's like, you don't need to play with every card in the deck. Like I remember as a kid, I played Magic in like 5th and 6th grade, right? Like I'm 40, give me a break. And like 95, like back in the day, you just play with every Magic card. And then eventually you get smart enough to be like, I'm going to take some of these cards out. You should be 100% doing the same thing with a catalog. And ultimately you decide like, should I be even buying this inventory? Like if this product is net negative for my bottom line, why do I even have it? And if you don't do this at the catalog level with your Facebook campaigns, the only way you're going to understand this information is by potentially doing post-transaction surveys, which are more or less just self-fulfilling prophecies of what product did you buy? Oh, the product that you're promoting a lot. Why'd you buy it? Because I saw an ad. Fantastic. So we learned nothing here. Great.
So think about your catalog as a hedge that needs to constantly be trimmed. And manicured. And so you should be cutting off the leaves that are sticking out, that are causing a distraction, and just keep the core tight.
And another thing to this too is if you were to take a look at this data week over week, you would understand the changes in consumer behavior before your bank account reflects it. What is your burn rate on your site? Well, all of these things happen, but I can start to understand the spend and conversion rate by individual products by category. To understand, like the crossbody bags are just going out of season. Oh man, the boots are going out, but now all the little loafers are coming in. I'm going to know that because my catalog ad is converting people. My conversion rate on that ad is going up. The spend level is going up. But it's not just that it's interesting to folks, but if it's interesting to folks and the conversion rate is going up, I know what to lean into for inventory control.
Right. So now talking about inventory control brings up a really, really interesting topic. Okay. So how can brands have problems with inventory all the time?
Sure.
There's a lot
of taxes in inventory. Yeah.
There's a lot of let's say stale inventory sitting in warehouses that needs to be liquidated.
Yeah.
Big problem for brands, burning a hole in your wallet. Yeah. How can you use DPA and catalog ads as a tool to liquidate stale inventory?
Yeah. So this goes to something that I love to use, which I think sadly far too few people do, other than like the elite tier brands that are doing it across the board. And I think we were talking about this yesterday, and the use of custom labels. All of your 9-figure brands know their custom labels. A lot of your 7-figure brands don't even know it exists. So there's this thing where you can pass back to Facebook, I think up to 5 custom labels to categorize your products. If I have a custom label, I can define that it's custom label 0 through 4, or whatever you're going to have. I could have a custom label that says this is a sell-through product. This is about to be dead stock. Now, one of the things that a lot of clever marketers do is they make custom product sets for all the different products. Hey, I've got a bag category. I've got this. I got that. The problem is you can't ever edit a product set. You can't ever edit what a catalog ad shows. But that's actually not true. You can't edit what makes something eligible for the catalog. But you can say, this catalog is custom label 4 equals true or false. Now you can go to your individual products in the Shopify feed, and everything that's like, this is burning a hole on my warehouse. I'm either going to set this thing on fire or I'm going to sell it. But like, if it's there in 30 days, I'm losing money. Every one of those items, custom label 4 equals true. Now you can have a specific ad set or campaign with specific KPI targets to only highlight those items. And this is super popular, especially for products that have a shelf life or products that are seasonal. So I do this a lot for consumable goods, and I do this a lot for clothing brands. Yeah. Like if I know that it's a heavy coat and it's February or March, like I've got 30 days to move this thing, or it's not going to sell till next year and the style's going to go out. I can specifically highlight that as like, I'm going to have a specific concerted effort to move all this dead stock that I possibly can. Right. And then when you push that in your Facebook catalogs, you're going to see more search volume for it. You're going to see more TikTok. Like it's going to raise all ships, and you can make concerted email efforts for it. Right. And it becomes a force amplifying device to moving all of your stock that people aren't buying. Because to be fair, you're not promoting it.
And potentially the performance on that isn't going to rip as hard, but it's better than throwing it out.
Absolutely. Like if you can make 5 cents profit on something where otherwise you were going to throw it away.
Yeah, right.
Lose 5 cents. Yeah. Get 10% of your money back is better than whatever. Like at some point, you should probably just donate it to like the needy. Right. Like make it a PR play. Go for that. I've 100% been like, we can't move this product, so we send 100 of like this at-home gym thing to like the local schools. Fantastic. Made it a PR play. Great.
Yeah.
But if I could have sold those things for $5 a piece, I would have not lost all the money. I mean, that's like $5K, or $500. That's not a lot, but you get the idea, right?
Right. So we have custom. So we have custom conversion events.
Yes.
Right. We have custom labels.
Absolutely.
Right?
These are, by the way, if you're not doing this, you need to do it like today.
Right.
And it doesn't take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like if you were to just kick back a few drinks at lunch today and come in and get one of these things done, you'll pay for your annual salary by the rest of the year and go home early. Job well done.
Amazing.
Having optimized feeds and the best business intelligence is incredible, but what is the ideal way to set up your Facebook ad account with catalog ads to get profit on day one and scale with confidence? Check this out. This is a step-by-step tutorial, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it on every single brand.